Hey guys, it's Shiva here, and I'm here with another Minecraft mod showcase, and today I'm going to be doing the Power Sword mod. And it says Power Sword, but there's actually more than one sword, and it is a really good mod. Now, most of the sword mods that I have seen are kind of boring, and they're just little small mods, but that is not true with this one. This one is actually kind of intensive, and it's actually one of the few sword mods that I actually really do like. So I'm going to get started with the Power Sword mod. Now this first sword is called the Sword of Lightning, and basically every single sword that you have here has its own little special power, and this one is when you right click, wherever you right click, it will strike lightning at that place and catch that place on fire just as normal lightning would do. And I could, if I wanted to, you could just like hold it down and burn down the whole forest. And that's really, really cool, I think. I mean, in my opinion, you can burn down a forest with a sword. Yes, please. I mean, really. So yeah, that's the sword. And by the way, I will be showing you the crafting recipes after I show you all the powers of these awesome swords. So yeah, if you want to see the crafting recipes, just kind of wait till the end. So the next thing they have is the Sword of Fire, and basically what it is a special flint and steel that is also a sword. Catches stuff on fire if you're close enough. It doesn't really have that much of a range. It like has a 3-block range, and basically what it is just a flint and steel sword combo, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you want to be able to like fight and then catch stuff on fire instantly, that's something that you'd really want. So yeah, the next sword is the Sword of Healing. And basically what happens is if I change my game mode to game mode 0, alright, so if I do that and I catch myself on fire, I can right click and it will heal half a heart each time. And the only thing about these swords is they have a really, really small durability for most of them. So you just kind of have to be careful when you use them. Now the next sword is the Sword of Hunger, and basically it does the same thing as the Sword of Healing, except it's hunger. So you can give yourself half a, like, chicken wing of hunger. So yeah, so that's pretty neat. Like you could fight and then like you're getting low on hunger, so you just like yum 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 yum. Yeah, so yeah, you can do that. And so the next sword, Sword of Speed. Basically what happens is if you right click it, you have a speed boost for a very limited amount of time, and it's really cool. Like if you're getting chased by a creeper or something, you really need to get away, just go ahead and right click it, and then you're like, and you're gone. And wow, my game was kind of lagging a little bit because I was so fast. But yeah, that's basically what it does. And let's see if I can get into a good open spot to show you how fast it is. Yeah, so that's how fast it is. It's pretty cool. Alright, so the next sword is the Sword of the Weather. Basically what it is a toggle of the rain. And there you go. So basically, um, yeah, so basically it just does rain, and if you right click the ground again, it will change back to the sun. Now for this sword specifically, you have to right click the ground. You can't like do the air or anything. It doesn't do anything. So, but if you do right click the ground, it will start raining, and you right click it again, and it will stop raining. So that's pretty cool. You could get like little bursts of rain for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, you can get some rain. So the next thing I have is the Sword of Time. And basically what this is hopefully it'll stop raining. Okay, so the Sword of Time is basically another toggle. It'll toggle between sunset and sunrise. Sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise. Actually, I think it just has a certain amount of time that it fast forwards. So yeah, so basically it's just like changing the time from night to day, night to day, night to day. Pretty cool. So that's what that does. And so the next sword is the Sword of Poison. Basically what happens if you attack a mob with it, it will poison them. And it's a really, really powerful poison. And basically, wow, that pig is really, really upset. But basically what happens is, yeah, it just poisons them. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. And so the next sword, Sword of Teleportation. Basically what it does is you shoot ender pearls when you right click, and for some reason, at least on mine, if you do use it, it shoots at 2 ender pearls. I don't know if that's just an animation error or what. But yeah, so basically it just shoots at ender pearls. You have an unlimited amount of ender pearls until your sword runs out of durability. So honestly, I don't think this sword specifically is really worth all that much, but you know, I mean, it could be useful. Like, you need to get out of a place really quickly, and speed isn't enough for you. You make an Ender sword, which is really just a sword of teleportation, but I call it an Ender sword, I guess. So the next sword I am going to do is the Sword of Invisibility, and then I will also show you the Pickaxe Sword, or the Sword of Pickaxe, I think. Yeah, it's a really unique name. And Sword of Fortune. Okay, so these are the three next swords, and there's one more after this. That is the best one, but I will show you this one. So basically what this one is you right click and you get invisibility for 14 seconds. And I thought that was really cool because, you know, if you don't have a potion, then you're just kind of, you can't be invisible. But now with this, you are invisible. And nothing can see you, except apparently those. But yeah, so you're invisible, which is really neat. Like, if you could do that on a PvP server, that would be really helpful, I guess. So yeah, next sword is Sword of Pickaxe, and basically, it's just a sword and a pickaxe together. I won't bother showing you how, like, what it does, but basically it's a diamond pickaxe and a sword. That's pretty much it. Now the Sword of Life is really, really cool. What I need for this is a sapling. So if I grab a sapling, basically what this sword does is you plant a sapling, and if you right click the sapling with it, it will automatically make that sapling grow. If it works. Okay, so hold on. Maybe it has to be only this type of sapling, because before I did it with this sapling. Yeah, so apparently it can only be that one specific type of sapling. It can only be an oak sapling, apparently. But yeah, so it's like bone meal. And I actually use bone meal in the crafting recipe, which I will show you after I'm done with this. So there's one more sword, and it is the best sword by far, and it's called the Sword of Butterness, and it is a Skydoes Minecraft reference. I'm sure you know who he is, and if you don't, I'm sorry. You should find him on YouTube. Just look him up. And so basically, what the Sword of Butterness does is you push B, and you have all these options. You can kill squids on the first page, and on the second page, basically the Butter Sword has every single power of the rest of the swords. So if I choose Sword of Lightning and just go off of that, then I can just summon lightning. Wow, you can't summon lightning onto trees or something. That's weird. Okay, but basically, yeah. So then if I push B again and choose the Sword of Life, and actually I still have to show you one more sword, guys. But yeah, okay, so let's see. Do I have the Sword of Fortune with me? No, I don't. Okay, so Sword of Fortune. This sword is a really cool sword. So basically what it does is you right click and it will change any block into a random block. You never know what it's going to be. It will just be random. And any block in the game, it can be lava, it can be repeater, it can be a flower, it can be sand, I mean anything. Literally anything. An ender chest apparently. Just anything in the game. Which is really cool in my opinion. I think that's really cool. It can be anything. Okay, so the next thing is this Sword of Butterness still. So basically, I want to show you the first page, and basically, as you probably know if you know Sky hates squids. So there's a different ways of killing squids. So basically, there's with TNT, with fire, with gravity, with lava, squid smasher. So basically, I don't want to show you all of them because I don't want to ruin the surprise, but I will show you a few of the ones that I thought was cool. So rain arrows on a squid. Basically, what you do is you right click on a surface and it summons a squid, and a rain of fire arrows will rain and kill them. And wow, those squids managed to survive. That's just scary. Okay, so let me do it again. There we go. Yeah, and sometimes arrows conflict with each other or something. I don't know, but that's what that happens. Trap a squid is actually also a cool one. I will show you that one. And basically what it does is you right click and it puts a squid in a cage. And you can just like torment the squid like, hey, hey, oh man. And apparently it's got a really high power too. Okay. Alright, so anyways, that's that. Let me show you one more, I guess. Let's see. Suffocate, Squid Smasher. Let's do gravity. That one's a pretty neat one. So basically what this one does is it just spawns a squid high enough to where the... Okay. Oh, I changed blocks. Okay, so it'll spawn a squid high enough to where the fall kills it. And so, yeah, it's just like, so you spawn, 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 and they just fall from the sky and die. So, I mean, and they fall from the sky. So, I mean, it's like a double whammy. Yeah, if you guys get that pun. Anyways, so that is the that's the crafting part. So hold on a second, and I will get you into the crafting part of this Minecraft showcase. So guys, I am back with the crafting recipes, and I'm just going to go and start and try to get this over with and tell you guys how to do it real quick. So basically, each one has a basic template for most of them anyways, with a diamond on top and a stick on bottom. So basically what I'm going to do is just tell you what they have in the middle, except for the ones that are different. So basically, the Sword of Lightning has a blazer in the middle, Sword of Fire has flint and steel in the middle, and most of them just make sense. I mean, just what you would need. Sword of Healing has a golden apple, and Sword of Hunger has a steak. Next up is the Sword of Speed, which has sugar, because obviously the effect is the result of a sugar high. And the Sword of the Weather is a water bucket, which I guess you would get from the rain, kind of. So yeah. And then the Sword of Time is a clock, which makes sense. And the Sword of Poison is a rotten flesh, which makes sense as well, since that would be what poisons you. And the Sword of Teleportation is Ender Pearl, which, that's what you're shooting. So the Sword of Butterness is actually, it completely destroys that template, with a gold or butter ingot on top, an emerald on the left, another star on the middle, and an Eye of Ender on the right. And yeah, so the next one is a Sword of Invisibility, which has the same template, but it has the basic colors, which is rose red on the left, cactus green in the middle, and lapis lazuli on the right. So basically, I guess it's like because light bends around you to make you invisible or something. And so the Sword of Pickaxe is really expensive to make, and basically it's just a T of diamonds. So that's how you do that one. And the last two, the Sword of Life has a block of emerald in the middle, which is actually pretty expensive. I'm kind of questioning whether or not that's worth it. And the Sword of oh, I reversed them. Okay, so the Sword of Life has a bone meal in the middle. My bad, guys. Sword of Life has bone meal in the middle, which makes a whole lot more sense. And the Sword of Fortune has a block of emerald in the middle, which may or may not be worth it, depending on what you get when you use it. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you're new to my channel and you like the commentary, please like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. And other than that, I will see you guys later.